Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for checking in with your sister. Today, I am doing another celebrity reading on the one and only Miss Keyshia Cole. She is so pretty. She's a beautiful sister. Well, a little background on her. Keyshia Cole. Um, Keyshia Cole is an American singer, songwriter, and television personality. She has been known, back in the day of doing reality shows, and this was during the time that her mom, Frankie, was living. And I really liked it, Miss Frankie. She reminded me so much of my Aunt May. They both were very, their free spirit and their background, due to their background, if you know what I mean. Many of you know how, Miss Frankie background, she was dealing with a lot of, addictions and, struggles in her life. But anyway, she reminded me of my aunt so much. And not only is, Miss Frankie no longer, with us, Keisha mom, but my aunt, she passed away before Miss Frankie did. But she reminded me so much of my aunt. Oh my goodness. And she's, she just would make me laugh so much by what come out of her mouth. You just never know what Miss Frankie's going to say. And I used to love when she say "man down." So it was just so funny watching her. But anyway, and I didn't notice also, before Keisha had got her big start, she used to be a background vocalist for MC Hammer. I did not know that. So anyway, she was born October the 15th, 1981. She's presently 41 years old, and she's from Oakland, California. She has two children. She's been married once that I know of. Her ex-spouse, Daniel Gibson, and yeah, interesting. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this reading, family. Whatever you see and hear on Keyshia Cole, as far as what come out in this reading, we know it's not facts. It is allegedly, but I am led by the spirit, and this is for entertainment purpose only. All right. So I'm going to turn this bad boy around. Okay, family. I'm trying to pick out which picture I want to use because I like to look at the eyes. The eyes are the windows to our soul. So I think I'm going to go with. Let me see something. It doesn't really matter, really. I'm gonna go with this one. So in this reading, family, on Keyshia Cole, I'm pretty much setting my attention what's presently going on with Keyshia. So that's due to, what's going on in her personal life, allegedly. Anything that we can look forward to, that the spirit is willing to reveal about Keisha. Let me see something. Is this the right one? Yep, it is. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start off using the Psycho Tarot Oracle. Now, let me say this: all of these cards have additional meaning. I never know what's going to come out. I'm just led by the spirit. But on certain cards, I will read up on the additional meaning, so many of you can receive clarity. But on some of them, I'm not. Okay, I'm just going to explain them. And we're going to keep it moving. All right. And also for a lot of my butterflies who normally watch me, that are subscribed to me, I love and appreciate you. And just know that your sister will be back to doing crime readings slash missing person reading. I'm just taking a little break, and you know that already. I will be getting back to those type of readings. I would say the first of the year of 2023 of January. Okay, but other than that, right now I'm just doing celebrity readings, taking a little break. If anybody have any requests, I won't get to them when you want me to now, but I will make an effort because the list is getting quite long. Okay, when it comes to celebrity readings. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and clarity on Keyshia Cole. I seek those things in the dark to bring them out to the marvelous light concerning Keyshia Cole. What's presently going on in the world and life of Keyshia Cole. Okay. Now, let me say this also. I know that she was once married before, and I believe that marriage had ended in 2017. I think I had to go back and check my notes. Um, but I don't think she's been married since. And with her second child, there was somebody that she was dating, and she had a child by him. Um, but I don't even know if her second child father. I don't even know if they are still together or not, or who she's dating. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is whomever Keyshia is dating, as far as, whomever that she like, have eyes for, somebody that she's feeling, it's going to come out in this reading. We will also know whether they're in a good place or not, okay? So all of that will come out. Nothing here is in divine order, okay? So I'm sure we're going to see a whole lot of this, ups and downs. So there are timelines to my readings. The first card is upside down. This is heartache and loss. Had this card been up, where I would say Keyshia is personally dealing with, she's very hurt. I would say she's very hurt. Had this card came up upside down, and she is dealing with not only heartache but a loss also. Now, by this card being upside down, this can let me know that if she was experiencing a heartache and loss, she's getting to that place of getting past it, shall I say. She's getting to that place of, let me just say this: the pain is not as raw as it was when it first, when the first shock hit her. Was this due to someone that she know or a loved one could have transitioned, or it could be due to a breakup, you know, some kind of separation. Right here just letting me know that she's getting to that place of, it's still bothering her, but she's getting to that place to where the pain is not as raw as far as, it's not fresh, if you know what I mean, okay? She's getting to that place where, in this particular timeline, she's at the place of moving forward, and the pain is not as raw as it once was in the beginning. Now, right here, this is emotional withdrawal. In this particular timeline, this is someone who's holding on to, hurt feelings, okay? And they are distancing themselves from others or from that individual. And like I said, they're not in order. Right here, this is someone that's holding on to. This is the ones who letting it go. See that? So when you look at it, it's due to some form of a loss she had experienced. I would say that my attention was presently going on with her. Now, due to the fact that this so-called rapper Takeoff, there was a part of the Amigos group, maybe obviously she's in the industry, so I know she knew of him. I don't know if they were friends, but his passing has really affected a lot of these artists, because he was known, and maybe that's what this is about. I'm not sure yet, okay? But I'm just sharing, I'm just the messenger. Just right here, someone that's, you know, letting go, releasing, okay, releasing. And this is someone who's holding on to, okay, dealing with a emotional withdrawal. Next, we have the patient card. It came out upside down. Had it been upward, I would say Keyshia looking at this seed, and it depends on what the seed means to her, and she's waiting for it to grow. Upward represents growth, growing, okay? Waiting for something to grow. Upside down represents the opposite of that. It can be abort, okay? Whether can be a child. It depends on what this seed means to her. See, that's a seed that somebody's looking at. See that? See how they're looking at the seed? And this seed means a lot to her. It just depends on what the seed means to her. Does it have something to do with her career? Her music that she wants to come out? Could it relate to money? Could it relate to a relationship? The growth of a relationship? Or could it relate to, maybe a child? But upside down, it pretty much represents, abort or whatever it is that she was trying to grow. And also upside down represents being impatient. Okay, she's feeling very impatient about that seed, whatever it means to her. Now here go another picture of a seed. See that? It's upside down. This is prosperity begins. That's someone that works very hard, and that seed right here could represent, working very hard, and you're coming to that what you have sown, okay, like the hard work. It just depends on what that seed means to her. Right here, you say prosperity begin, money coming in, okay. Upside down represents abort or not yet. Whatever it is that she's waiting on. It can also mean not now, not yet, or abort. Cause see, as you see, this seed right here has been uprooted, so it's not growing. It's not growing. Now, see, it may not be due to her finances. It can be due to a relationship that's not going, that's not growing. It ain't going nowhere. It just depends on what this seed means to her. Abort, not growing. Next card is upside. A lot of her cards are upside down. Next card is upside down. This is wisdom. This is somebody very wise looking back at a family, and they are inspired by what they see. This person seeing someone, to them, it looks like they have it all. They have the house, the spouse, and the children. Upside down can represent the fool. The fool can be for many, many reasons. It can be due to self-sabotage, whether it's on Keyshia end or whomever she's involved, on their end. But also, when I think about it being upside down, it can be maybe this is something that she would like to have, maybe whatever this person seeing here in this picture, It could be something that she would like to have. Who knows? Maybe she want to get married again someday. It just depends on what this means to her. Now, if she's seeing somebody and she's really feeling them, maybe she would like to get married to them. But that relationship is not it does not seem to be growing, you know, for whatever reason, whether it's on her end due to self sabotage or on their end due to self sabotage. Yeah, so somebody's pretty much being a fool in this scenario. It looks like to me somebody don't want this. Cause she has, money. She has, her own home and children. But as far as I know, she's not married. But anyway, okay, I was just fact checking. This is material and spiritual prosperity. This in this area right here, when it comes to material and spiritual prosperity, the spirit is saying that Keisha is very balanced in this area. So she has that spiritual side to her, and when it comes to the materialistic side of her, she's balanced. She's not putting one in front of the other. If you know what I mean. She's able to be balanced in this area. So that's a good thing right there. She's very balanced in this area. So in a way, it's like the spirit is saying she's very grounded. Let's continue. Now it's interesting. There's a couple card in the back. I'm gonna leave it. A lot of time I will acknowledge the card that's in the back, as you see. Okay, I'm going to put it down. I do read messages upside down. Let me see what I'm getting a feel for. Hold on. Okay, I figured that's what that C was talking about. Whomever she is seeing, whether she's married or not, and I don't think she's married because when I Google her name, it would have came out letting me know that she has remarried again. So she might have a little boyfriend or whatever. Anyway, right here, this is the couple card. Upper represents harmony. Everything is everything, okay? There's bliss in the relationship. Upside down represents lack of harmony. You're looking at fights, disagreement, or separation, or discontentment with one another. So her card came out upside down. Whoever she's seeing is upside down. I'll leave that here. What's popping up in my spirit is I feel like Keisha feels misunderstood. And also, I'm sensing that she keeps her circle very small. And I don't blame her. Okay. I'm going to set this right. Well, let me see. I'm going to set it over here. Okay, family. I've already explained to you what this card right here about the couple card that represents lack of harmony, okay, in this particular union. So something is going on behind the scenes. Next, this is discontent and boredom. This lets me know that it's either Keyshia. Let me see something. Okay, I'm picking up it's Keyshia. This is discontent and boredom, and this is someone who's longing for change. They're feeling quite restless. So behind the scenes, she is feeling quite restless. She's longing for change. I'm gonna do this one last, cause this is a positive omen. So no matter what we see here, this card right here still stands out to me more than anything. Let me fact check. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do this one last. Next, we have the temptation card. It came out upside down. The temptation card speaks about things that Keyshia could be tempted, like presently, being tempted when it comes to addictions, shall I say, people. Maybe if she dealing with some personal shadow issues, she may want to put a band-aid on it and not want to feel heal. I mean, not want to feel nor heal nor think about it, and that's due to addictions when it comes to you know um, drugs, alcohol, and sex can be an addiction also. But anyway, her card came out upside down. Hers came out upside down. So had this card been upward, I would be looking at her. But the fact that it's upside down, if I'm still looking at her, I would say she's not being tempted right now. She's not being tempted at all right now. So that's good. That's good. Also, upside down can let me know that somebody outside of her can be tempted. They are experiencing temptation. Okay, so like I said, just depending on who's in her inner circle, who's close to her. The fact that this relationship card is out, maybe allegedly, whomever this individual is could be, experiencing temptation when they're not around her. But also, I can get this message being upside down. It could be letting me know that, when it comes to Keyshia herself, that she presently is not experiencing being tempted as well. Especially if she also has, background of drug use or drinking. She's not feeling tempted to indulge, shall I say. Right here, this is the intuition card. It came out upside down. This lets me know that Keisha's not operating her intuition. She's not listening to that still voice. And we all know what that's like. Your that little small voice telling you to go to the right, but you go to the left. You're not heeding it. You're not listening to it. So, yeah, she's definitely ignoring her intuition. Next, we have the deception and envy card that came out. I'm definitely going to read up on this one. Okay, my butterfly, I already know what time it is when this card come out because I read up on it many times before. But I'm always having new people coming in watching. So anyway, upper represents deception as well as envy. Now, this card is upward, so this card can let me know really a lot about Keyshia. Because we did see discontent and boredom. So, is she feeling some type of way in that relationship? To where when it comes to her end, she's coming out very deceptive and also very secretive on her end. Because that can lead to some cheating. I'm just saying, allegedly, it can lead to some cheating, but definitely someone who's being very secretive. As well, we do see envy as well. Um, I'm going to read up on this real quick. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. And I'm only reading it because all of these cards have additional meaning, okay? To be forewarned and to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? And remember, I told you when it's upside, well, it came out upward, okay? But still, the fact that I saw this card right here, listen to the message, okay? This is a temptation card. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You work hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightfully yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishment. Remember, we see the word envy? This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envision. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. So all I know is there's some deception and someone being very secretive in this scenario. Okay, I'm sensing that it's Keyshia, but in a way, I feel like it's on both ends. To tell you the truth, I feel like it's on both ends. And if it's not Keyshia that's being tempted, let me just say that I feel like it's the other, or it can be both, cause I am picking up discontent and boredom. Somebody's looking for change. Next, the victory and success card. This card represents good news on the way that follows a difficult period. I was going to read up on it, but it's self explanatory. It speaks about good news that's on the way that follows a difficult period. So, in this particular timeline right here, this is, Keyshia, overcoming her challenges and obstacles that she's presently experiencing. And if she's not presently experiencing it, she will be, but she shall come out. She shall come through, that dark period into the light and be victorious. Let me just say that. At the end of the day, it's really the lesson, she has to learn when it comes to these so-called relationships. And once she learned the lesson, I would say kudos for her. But anyway, it also speaks about some good news that's on its way, so that's good. So she definitely will be hearing about some good news soon and very soon. Now, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm seeking clarity on these three right here. I'm going to be using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Shout out to Divine Vision. This pretty much speaks about the shadow aspects of us, those things that we when it comes to, like, facing your worst fears, facing your demons, facing your issues, okay? And also it gives us an idea about as far as receiving clarity on these three cards, all right? The background scenario. So I'm going to do one of them at a time. So I'm going to set these over here. First, I want to start off with this right here. Pay attention to repeated messages, okay, family? So I'm going to start out with the relationship message first. Divine Spirit seeking clarity on the relationship card that came out upside down. Seeking clarity on the relationship card that came out upside down. Lack of harmony. Seeking clarity on the lack of harmony relationship card concerning Keyshia Cole. That's somehow certain cards came out and they are just repeating themselves. That's interesting. I can't make it up. Okay. First card is ambivalence. Ambivalence is someone that has mixed feelings. Now, what I'm doing, I'm seeking clarity on this relationship card that represents lack of harmony. We have someone that has mixed feelings. Next, look at that. Envy. And where do we see envy at? Right here. See that? Conflicted. Condescending. Somebody coming off condescending. Absent-minded. So someone is coming off, they're not focused at all. They're not focused at all. Obviously, somebody tensions are on other things. Someone feeling rage. Betrayal. That's right. And that's due to somebody that you know betrayed you in some kind of way. Somebody coming out defensive. I'm surprised I didn't see accusations. That's accusing somebody of wrongdoing. But somebody's coming out very defensive. And guess what? Deception in this scenario. Deception. And we see that word right here in the front. See that? Deception. All right. So remember the words came out. I was just seeking clarity when it comes to that relationship card. Poor Keyshia, she can't get a break. I tell you, she get all these men. But you know what? Our relationship teaches us about ourselves. I feel like in my spirit, she's a beautiful sister, but she's gonna have to get to that place of doing some healing, if you know what I mean, and operating self-love. So anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna turn this over, and now we're gonna look at this deception and envy. And when there is deception, there are always secrets. Somebody being very secretive. Deception and envy, deception and envy, deception and envy. Deception and envy. Oh my God, that was fast, wasn't it? They just fell out. Deception and envy, deception and envy, deception and envy. Deception and envy, deception and envy, deception and envy. Deception and envy, deception and envy, deception and envy. Thank you, Spirit. Deception and envy, deception and envy, deception and envy. Deception and envy. Okay. I have here complacency, and this is someone who's unaware of danger. And also, it's a lot going on in their environment, and they're in the dark about it. Next, we have drained, someone feeling emotionally drained. Next, when it comes to deception and envy, we have humiliation. Bias. I get that. Emotional blackmail. Bitterness. I don't mean no harm, but for you to feel like this, somebody be doing some cheating. flighty, easily to get upset. Disrespectful. Someone coming out being very disrespectful. Sabotage. I think about self-sabotage. Especially when it comes to relationships. Or it can just be sabotage due to, her actions, how she's moving, out here. Self-sabotage can be due to, you putting others' needs before your own. You taking the back seat and letting others shine, shall I say. That can be a form of self-sabotage, or holding on to things or people that are not for your highest good. At the end of the day, sabotage is coming out. Confusion. And distraction. And the distraction can really mess you up because you're not focused. You're not focused. Okay, so now I'm seeking clarity on, let me see, the temptation card. And hers came out upside down. I'm sensing that this is her energy, meaning she's not feeling tempted in the present. But it also can be whomever she's with, they can be experiencing temptation. So anyway, let's see what the spirit wants to see here. Temptation. Hold on. Spirit seeking clarity on the temptation card, upside down, concerning Keyshia Cole. Seeking clarity on the temptation card that came out upside down. Seeking clarity on the temptation card that came out upside down. Seeking clarity on the temptation card that came out upside down. Seeking clarity on the temptation card that came out upside down. Thank you, Spirit. Seeking clarity on the temptation card that came out upside down. Seeking clarity on the temptation card that came out upside down. Okay. Complacency came right back out. And as I stated earlier, this is someone who's unaware of danger. Or when it comes to the environment that they're in, shall I say, they are in the dark or unaware of what's going on around them. Let me just say that. Because this can let me know about secrecy as well, and someone that's coming off full of deception. We have here addictions. So that goes along with the temptation card. We have here someone feeling doubtful. We have here someone carrying burdens. Okay, so there's definitely some argument behind the scene. Disagreeable. Somebody coming off defensive. Gossip. The streets are talking. Somebody talking. Somebody getting in somebody's ear. Gossip. Somebody feeling rejected. You have here rejection. Now, the word addictions right here, this can be drinking, alcohol. I said it already, didn't I? This can be drugs, drinking, sex addiction, okay? 'Cause I'm surprised the word lustful hasn't popped up. But I received clarity on this. The word drug is coming out. Now, I did state it that her card came upside down. So if she was known for doing this as well, she's presently not, being tempted to do it. Maybe she's backing off. Cause sometimes people when they are known to do, to drink or do drugs when they feel stressed. Sometimes they go back to that. It helps them to numb, to feel numb. But obviously, she's still dealing with some personal issues, some challenges behind the scenes. But the spirit is saying that she's presently not being tempted to allegedly, fall back on any of these, shall I say. Next, we have callous. That's the one that's showing no emotion. Next, we have brainwash. And we have drowning. Not actually drowning, but someone drowning in their emotion. They're very upset. Now, let me say this also. This card is upside down. So, if it's not speaking per se, you know, Keyshia, she's temporarily, not being tempted. This card can also mean that whomever is close to her, like her significant other, they can be tempted. When it comes to, the drug of their choice, I can get this if somebody smoke weed or abuse prescription drugs. But anyway, allegedly, this is playing the part. It's pretty much someone that just want to put a band-aid on their issue. They don't want to own up to it nor face it. And that's not healthy at all. But, not here to judge. But it can become a problem. Alrighty. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just look at Keyshia and because a lot came out with those three cards. I'm just going to look at her and see what's going to come out when it comes to those shadow aspects of Keyshia that she is still struggling with. Okay, and this is not to put the sister down because we all have issues. Let me just say that some people issues still more than others. And anyway, what you're going to see, it is not facts. It is allegedly. But I am led by the Spirit. And there is some truth to my reading. So with that being said, seeking clarity, what are Keyshia Cole present shadow energy that she's giving off? What is she presently struggling with? Hold on, family. What's going on with Keyshia behind the scenes? What are those shadow aspects of Keyshia? What are those shadow aspects of Keyshia that she's still presently struggling with? What are those shadow aspects? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think that's a little too much. But you know what? They did fall out. Okay. So it looks like she's still struggling. She's still struggling. Yep. She's still struggling. I want two more. Okay. The first one I got is addiction. So she is still dealing with, she's still struggling with some kind of form of addiction, okay? And like I said, it's drugs, it can be alcohol, it can be, sex addiction, it can be addiction due to being a workaholic, it can be addiction due to attracting the wrong kind of individuals to you that does not serve you, okay? Hang with the wrong groups. We have here complacency again. This is someone who's unaware of danger. Now, if Keyshia is, I'm just saying, if she is operating in kind of some form of addiction, complacency is coming out. And that letting me know she's unaware of danger. That means you are so distracted on someone or on the wrong thing, you're not focused at all. You're not paying attention at all to your surroundings. And that's definitely not good, okay? Allegedly. But complacency is coming out. And see, also complacency, it can let you know that there's some deception going on around you. You're not even aware of it. You're not even aware of it because you're too distracted. Condescending. So allegedly, she can be someone that comes out very condescending. Distraction. Okay, allegedly, she can be very disrespectful. I guess when she get mad, she really lashes out. Brutality. I think I seen her one time before on a reality show, and she comes off very, very hostile, like, easily to pop off, if you know what I mean. Ambulance. That's someone that has mixed feelings. Confusion. Drain, feeling emotionally drained. Disconnection. Aggression. Rejection. So she definitely been experiencing a lot of rejection in her life when it comes to relationships. Desperation. Absent-minded, not focused. Envy. So allegedly, she come off, with the characteristic of being envy of others. Maybe not all of them, when it comes to her peers, they are in the industry, but certain ones, allegedly, she does. And sabotage. She operate due to self-sabotage. Pretty much due to her own actions, she be hurting herself. So these are some dark qualities about Keyshia, allegedly. Due to her own actions, whether it be indulging in, addiction behavior, due to her action when it comes to picking out a mate, who she get involved with, who she let get close to her, that's not for her highest good, that does not serve her. Not being wise, because the spirit said that she was not operating with her, using her intuition. So yeah, she's not using good discernment. Okay. I'm gonna try this right here. This is the Love Oracle cards. Oh, Lord, Divine Spirit. What's going on with Keyshia and her relationship? What's going on with Keyshia and her relationship? Oh my God. These cards are so slippery. What's going on with Keyshia and her relationship? Oh my gosh. What's present going on with Keyshia and her relationship? All right, let me just look at these right here. Normally I read cards upside down. I just want to look them over real quick. Let me see. Now remember we saw the deception card. Let me see, was it deception? No, the temptation card. Remember we saw that? This says seduction. And we did see boredom. That's somebody that's longing for change. And also that's somebody that's not happy also, okay, with their current situation. But anyway, it has here attraction, flirting, okay. The word temptation is popping up. Third party interference. Interesting. So yeah, this was going on behind the scenes. Flirting, dating, hookup due to temptation and a third party interference. Now this speaks about relationships. Mirroring each other's self-image. Relationship reflects our wounds, introspection. So pretty much, you're attracting the individual is due to how you feel about yourself. So if you're not really feeling good about yourself, if you don't see yourself as far as honoring yourself, respecting yourself, just saying, you end up attracting somebody like that to you. And you might say, well, I mean, I do honor myself, but still you're attracting somebody to you that doesn't respect you. And we did see the respect. We saw the disrespect card. We saw that. And the Spirit said that that's one of her shadow aspects of her disrespecting. So I'm going to give you an example. So she can easily, attract somebody to her that disrespects her. Okay? They say we are what we attract, but also, at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, how do you view yourself? How do you see yourself? Do you even love yourself? So anyway, this speaks about the mirror image, the reflection of oneself when it comes to, our relationships. Because our relationship does mirror us, okay? As far as how we feel about ourselves until we get out the merry-go-round and start loving ourselves, and then you'll see the lesson and you'll cut these jokers off. Next, the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. Okay. Love bombing, whatever that means. This speaks about being a narcissist in a one-sided relationship. And we have here, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Wants to date. Now, it could be on Keyshia end. Obviously she's flirting and someone has caught her attention. Let me just say that. Now, I don't know if she's still presently in a relationship, but if she is, allegedly behind the scenes, she's doing some flirting. She's doing her too. Please know that. But when it comes to someone likes you, I don't know if, you know, her eyes are roaming and she's seeing somebody else that's catching her attention, or somebody, you know, she has caught somebody else's attention, if you know what I mean. Okay, somebody's checking her out. But anyway, that's interesting. But none of this looks promising, to tell you the truth. It really doesn't. But I do want her to be happy in all the ways that matter. I just want Keyshia to take her time and stop rushing. Some people don't know how to be alone. And that's how you find yourself when you're by yourself. You figure out what you really, really want, and you treat you good. Like that's what you respect in return. Okay, I'm going to use the angel deck real quick. I might pull about maybe 4 cards. I see. Divine Spirit, what's present going on with Keyshia? What's present going on with Keyshia? I'm using my angel deck, family. Alrighty. Let me see. I'll put it right here. Okay. The first card is upside down. This is the Dreamer or Angel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Now, her card came out upside down. I just hope, due to the fact that, according to the spirit, she's been carrying herself as far as being very distracted. I just hope she don't miss any opportunities, okay? It says unexpected opportunities. As well as to say follow your dreams. Let me see here. What's the additional meaning to this card? Listen to your own inner guidance. And remember, the spirit is saying she wasn't listening to her intuition. Listen to your own inner guidance about following your dreams, but be open to information from others regarding the detailed step to take. You may need additional input or guidance from an expert before proceeding, but don't let this stall you. Stall your forward movement. Actively seek the insight you need. Additional meaning, leap of faith, creative solution, unexpected opportunities, asserting your independence. The need for optimistic approach to challenges. So you hear that. And a lot of her shadow aspects of her, she's easy to get upset. And her attention span is very short. Let me just say that. But what stands out to me is the need for optimistic approach to challenges. Okay? So, yeah. That stands out to me more than anything. Next, we have 2 of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. I'm going to read up on 2 of Earth. You're doing too much. You may experience financial instability or have too many projects on your plate. You're feeling stressed, yet you're managing to maintain the status quo at work and home. If you're considering a career change, and we did see she's feeling discontent and bored and longing for change. If you're considering a career change, keep your current job and slowly transition to the new one. I don't know, maybe she want to go into acting or something. The situation you're inquiring about requires a decision from you. Stay open to creative ideas or new perspective. If you're struggling to make a choice, try a more playful approach. If you listen up, you may easily find the answer. Additional meaning, dealing with change, working multiple jobs. So, according to the spirit, she's a workaholic also. Okay? Because that is a form of an addiction. Work, 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 all work and no play. Working multiple jobs, the need to balance your budget, the ability to adapt. Next, we have life experience, our angel Camiel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. You drew this card because a recent event has been a wake up call for you to make some changes. This may be a new revelation or something you've known but have been procrastinating about. Now you realize that this situation can't be ignored and action is necessary. This is a moment both of freedom and awakening. The way you see yourself and the world has forever changed, bringing you growth and encouraging you to spread your wings. Allow these new insights to motivate you to embrace the path of your heart, true desires, and your intuition. Additional meaning, liberation, suddenly seeing the truth, rapid, inevitable change. Time is running out. So it looks like she has some decision to make, but she's procrastinating. Next, we have King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity works. Situation, you're a natural counselor who listens to people and offer them comforting and kind words. Born of your experiences, open your mind to the ideas of others and be accepting of those who are different from you. It may be time to volunteer for charity work to help those less fortunate than yourself. Excellent advice may be offered to you by someone you can completely trust. Follow his or her suggestion carefully. People, someone wise, compassionate, with a rich inner life, a person with quiet authority who can see the truth and meaning behind any situation and provides a perfect solution that's both intelligent and heartfelt, trustworthy, cultured, respected, reliable, accomplished, emotionally stable. Additional meaning, a trustworthy romantic partner, a mediator, cultured, interests such as art and music, and upstanding member of society. Now, we all know what stands out to all of us is cultured interests such as art and music. Because we know that, she's in the music industry, okay? Next is upside down. This is 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Now, this card came out upside down. So when it's upside down, it's just something that we need to look at, okay? And like if I had to do, like if I was doing a personal reading on her, I was like, well, Keisha, I see right now something going on with you. I don't know if you're doing more spending and saving because it speaks about how she need to watch her finances. Also, it has here, a very happy family life, but this card's upside down. So this lets me know that, her family dynamic is not that close. It's not that the bond is not that strong, shall I say? It's something going on with the family dynamic. What's that? 10 of Earth. I'm just gonna read the additional meaning to that. Yeah, it just lets me know the family dynamic is not that the bond is not that strong. So there's something going on with that right there. Cause it says here now had this card been up, it says your family life is strong, secure, and peaceful. Notice that. Strong, secure, and peaceful. It's some drama, okay? It's some drama in the background to come to her family. Yeah, they're not getting along, okay, for whatever reason, allegedly. You drawing great comfort from those around you and know that you being extremely blessed. Additional meaning, happiness, inheritance, passing on knowledge, a sense of completion. I didn't read all of it because a lot of it's pertaining to it being upward. Her card came out upside down. Next, we have Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So who knows? She might end up hooking up with somebody else. Page of Water. A new person or emotion arousing situations enters your life. It could be the start of a friendship or romance or the renewal of one from your past. A current relationship may enter a new phase. It's important to discuss your feelings with those around you. Your intuition and psychic abilities may also be heightened during this time. People, a youth who's emotional, intuitive, and sensitive, a person who's gentle, kind, artistic, and sometimes quiet, understanding, friendly, introverted, sympathetic, and romantic. Additional meaning, a love letter, imagination, artistic evandor, important dreams. So Spirit was saying that she need to pay attention to her dreams because it's a lot of messages coming to her in her dreams, and she's probably not paying attention to them nor writing them down so she can look back on them later and get an idea. Oh, okay, so now I see what it means. So, family, write down your dreams, okay? No matter how silly they may be, and they are silly, please know that. Sometimes they don't make no sense, but write them down and write the date down. You'll be surprised when you look back on it. You'll be like, oh, okay, okay. So now I know what it was trying to tell me. All righty. Okay, fam, I'm going to end this reading, but I'm going to I'm going to use my homemade um, celebrity deck. Now, I never know what's going to come out of this deck right here. I don't know what's going to come out of any of them, to tell you the truth. But once again, whatever you see concerning Keyshia Cole, it is allegedly. Okay? I always say let things play out. Anywhere from now to less than 3 months, let things play out. Divine Spirit can clarity on Keyshia Cole. Anything that we can expect concerning Keyshia Cole. Seeking clarity about Keyshia Cole. That's to throw things in the dark, to bring them out to the marvelous light concerning Keyshia Cole. What can we expect in the coming weeks and months ahead? Less than 3 months, what can we expect concerning Keyshia Cole? Anything Spirit wants to know about Keyshia Cole? Anything Spirit wants to know about Keyshia Cole? Okay, I have here heartache and loss, feel sadness. Now this is confirmation, cause we saw this card come out when I used the first deck. Heartache and loss, feeling sadness. That's straight up confirmation. I don't know, family. Keyshia might end up doing something different after a while. I want out of this business deal not happy. So something about a business deal. So we're looking at contracts here. I want out of this business deal not happy. Or maybe it's the record label. Could be the record label that she's in. It has here, feels regret, looking back how they have obtained fame. And she's not the only one. Pretty much all of them feel the same way. Divine Spirit, I need a shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Whatever you see, family, in here, things have to play out. A lot of this, I'm not sure what it means. I'm just sharing it. It's allegedly anyway, okay? It has here, fake friend, envy, not loyal. So obviously she has somebody in her inner circle that she consider a friend, but they're not loyal, okay? Abuse power for sex, abuse of power. Now let me say this real quick. A lot of times when I get this message right here, I think about those that are in high positions when it comes to the music industry, like these producers or these, either these other artists that has been in the industry for quite some time now, okay? And people like her who's entering this industry, they will abuse their power as far as, allegedly would make her do things, to move up or to partake in I guess that's what I want to say. Yes, move up in her career. I see it like that. A lot of times they want these artists to sleep with them, okay? Anyway, abuse power for sex, abuse of power. Like for instance, when I did a reading on Puffy Sean Diddy Combs, this popped up, and he's been in the industry for a long time. So you can imagine you seen this card right here, allegedly. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what this means. It says rapper, so maybe a rapper is on her mind. Hold up. Oh, there it goes. Maybe a rapper is on her mind. Maybe that's why we are seeing heartache and loss. It could be the rapper that just passed, take off. Allegedly, I'm not sure if this is the case, but it has her rapper. See that rapper? So she could be feeling some type of way due to his passing. It has, yep, a rapper, male artist, singer. So it may not be due to a relationship that has her down. It could be due to the passing of someone that she knew. This is a big time allegedly. It has here sabotage, one of their own, sacrifice, moving up to obtain fame. It has here danger, caution, and we did see the complacency card, and that's speaks about someone is unaware of danger due to your environment, and the spirit let us know that Keisha carry herself to where she's very distracted. Okay, she needs to get focused. Period, and pay attention to her circle as well. It has here shed of blood due to being in rituals. I'm not surprised. This is allegedly. I'm just sharing it. They are so unbothered by their ex past lovers, not looking back. Broken contracts, falling out business deal. And remember, we saw a card, yeah, this one right here saying, I want out of this business deal, not happy. See that? Right here. I want out of this business deal, not happy. And then this one is saying about broken contracts. Question company, pay off, not to speak up, secret. So this speaks about secrets due to something that she knows concerning the company, um, paying, people off to keep a secret, whatever that means. Has no interest of thoughts of marriage at this time. I didn't get a good strong hit on those, so that's why I'm not sharing them. I just want to be mindful of what I put out. But anyway, no matter what you saw or heard here, it is allegedly, it's not facts. It is for entertainment purpose only, but I am led by the spirit, yes indeed. And I love you all. I thank you for taking the time to watch. I appreciate you. This is my reading on the American singer artist Keyshia Cole. I am wishing Keisha all the best. Yes, I am. The only thing about Keisha that I've noticed with her is like a pattern. Um, she, to me, she the way she carries herself to me, she doesn't carry herself to me like someone who loves themselves and honor themselves. Um, this is just something that I'm noticing about her as far as looking from the outside in, okay? And also I'm very intuitive as well. So with that being said, even though she's a beautiful sister, she has to feel good about herself and love herself and heal. That's so important. I want your sister to get to that place of looking in the mirror and owning her shit and heal. Okay, so that way she won't be carrying that emotional, mental baggage onto the next relationships and operating self sabotage. If you know what I mean. Okay, attracting the wrong kind of individuals to her that's not for her highest good. Cause eventually she does want to get married. She does, but she keep attracting the wrong kind of individuals to her for whatever reason. So I wish her all the best. Yes, I do. It's her life, and it is a lesson that she has to learn, and she will eventually, hopefully. Peace and love to you all. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.